Probably should have done that before. You know, probably should have done that before I hit the go live button. But anyway, welcome to another Demarcation Media live stream. I'm trying a different mic today. I'm using my little lav mic here. That's connected directly to the camera. It's also kind of touching the HDMI cable, and I did not tape that down, and it's super loose. So if the screen randomly turns into little like static, that's what's happening. Also, please let me know how the audio sounds. If it sounds good or not, because if we don't sound good, please let me know as soon as possible so that I can try to fix it. Lucasantai, that's an interesting name. Welcome. Crimstol, Void Productions, DeHaven Sano, Marquis, oh my gosh, I don't know how to say that. Real BP Gaming, E9 Industries, Gavin Streams, Flames Reviews. Also, the mic sounds pretty bad. It's crackly. Oh, that's a problem. That is a problem. Okay, got it. Hold on one moment. I think it's now coming through the camera, which I think the camera's audio is also pretty bad. So we are going back to the tried and true blue snowball. What is going on? All right. You know, this audio input capture. Marky, you're gonna go to sleep. Yeah, sleep is better. Okay, how are we now? How are we now? Camera's glitching out. Yeah, don't worry. We're good now. That was because my office chair behind my computer was smacking into the port, and yeah. Bob the Awesome Bob, you can actually go onto Blokees' site right now and order these. That is something you can do. Yeah, you're getting the new light ups in AliExpress. Nice. I'm actually so excited to build those. Yeah, I figured I'd try something a little different with the audio, but you know, oh well. I feel like out of any streamer on YouTube, I'm the one that's troubleshooting live the most. By Dark of the Moon. This is going to take a long time to come. Start with Bumblebee. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of starting with Megatron. Also, really quick, for those of you who missed the post, here's a sneak peek of what we have coming up. So we've got this fella here to build very soon. I don't know yet when we're doing this stream, but soon. I'm so excited for this wave. I was not expecting to get updated Megatron and Optimus and Starscream. Yes. And then we also have these fellas, finally, these goofy little goobers. I'm looking forward to getting these open as well. Mostly I want the Batman and the Christian Bale Batman. But yes, we're going to be doing a stream of these as well. And then tomorrow, I have not scheduled it yet, but tomorrow we will be building Blokees wheels. That will be tomorrow's stream. If you want a quick sneak peek, there's a Blokees wheels. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to start with Megatron. Also, what the heck? Got like leaf dust. Megatron. I've heard Megatron does not have any arm swivels, like bicep swivels. And that could be a problem. Release Revenge of the Fallen Meg so they could oh, interesting. You're building Batman Defender for an advent calendar? Nice. That's a great idea. Bricks Wizard, welcome. Also, it is still so snowy outside for me. It's so snowy. Also, apparently Transformers have small, medium, and large for their sizes. Wheels of Blokees. Alright. He does not come with much in the way of accessories, only his gun. Which I suppose is fine. Alright, can I do this? Brooke Humphrey 773, welcome. Or 7733, sorry. Please make Bumblebee. I mean, we're doing both in this stream. Both will be built in this stream, don't worry. Mixed things about Megatron. So I saw somebody weather him, and I gotta say, he looked so good. Weathering, I think weathering is a must. I probably will weather this guy. Who knows? Maybe I'll make a video about it. Ooh, these parts have some nice detail. We are going with the new, bigger stand. Very nice. I'm making a mess of my floor, and my wife just swept and made it so nice down here. And now I'm ruining it. I will have to clean that up. Yeah, I really like these parts. Like, the mold work is so crisp, so crisp. Galaxy 6 Optimus Rares, so shiny. Yes. Quacklish. Oh, you were the one that sent me the pictures of the classic class Transformers 1 Nemesis. That looked really good. I'm a sucker for Nemesis, and it makes me wish that they had actually made one. Like, I'd love Blokees to do a Nemesis colorway of that kit. Oh, they aren't done giving us the effect pieces. I thought we were done with these. That's pretty cool. Blame Megatron. Yeah, there you go. That'll definitely work. But yeah, so we can attach it here. Can attach it here. Like that. So nice stand. You got the 06 shiny Optimus Prime from FYE. Gave it to that toy guy. Yo, you met that toy guy? That's cool. Did I see The Batman? I've watched it twice, actually. I love it. It's very, very good. Oh, here's the studs. So that attaches. Let's see, Action Edition Blokees Megazord. I don't know if I did. JBTMR, you just got the notification of yours arriving. Nice. All right. Let us begin. Oh, we don't need that. So, I need A2. Where's A2? Here's A2. A2 and 12. Then we need to remove that. Any more info on the giveaway? That will be in an upcoming video. I just was waiting on confirmation. Blokees is going to be providing a few more prizes. So I just had to make sure I got the amounts of prizes and stuff right when I make the video. Because I wouldn't want to tell people things and then have it be not the case. Did you see the new Blokees Batman? Oh, you mean the Batman Beyond Classic Class? I did see the Batman Beyond Classic Class, and it looks really good. It's a very different style than what I'm used to seeing for Batman Beyond, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think I kind of like it. Also, bro is very hunched. He needs to go to a chiropractor. Am I fully in focus here? Yes, there we go. FYE. I feel like FYE is really overpriced, though. Is it just me? Or do they really overprice the heck out of literally everything? Yo, the detail on these parts is... I feel like... Whoa. Megatron. Okay, they did not give Megatron the teeth print, but holy crap. They've really leveled up their molding game. How do you join the Blokees Discord? You can go to the... Well, it depends. Are you looking for the fan Discord? Or are you looking for the official one? Because those are two different things. I personally would recommend joining the fan Discord first, because that's where news goes first. Hey, Muto! Welcome! Lacking in detail and accessories. I mean, I think B has a fair amount of accessories. I mean, we'll take a look, but I'm pretty sure his accessory lineup is pretty good. Okay, the chest piece. I really like the dry, kind of sandy colors that they went with here. Okay, so C. Where is C? That's D. This is D. This is C. Yeah, the like sharpness of the mold is reminding me of the like Armored Core model kits from Bandai, like, and that's a really good thing. Transformers 1 Starscream, one of the knee pegs broke. How? They are pricey, but it's fast. I mean, I guess if it's fast, yeah, that's fair. How much do they cost? I believe they're like 20, 25 each. Classic class. That's like pretty standard classic class pricing. A little bit of an ugly nub there. Okay, so we've got this piece. Color separation is looking pretty good. Hold on a second. I want to clean up these nubs a little bit before I pop this into place. Made his face silver. Yeah, well, we'll see him up close once he's done. But yeah, I can kind of understand that complaint. Bought a sealed copy of the old 2007 Leader Optimus. Isn't that like... It's 85, isn't that cheap for that? Stop motion by G, welcome. Megatron's got some abs. Like BAYVERSE Ironhide. Yeah, I'm hoping that they do more. Clearly, they're still paying attention to BAYVERSE, so anything is possible. Where? C. I'm looking for C. C1. This piece. And you can just kind of take your fingernail and scrape it over the nub marks if they're a little on the ugly side, because you technically don't need tools, which is nice. Am I going to be reviewing any more YOLO Park figures? I'm probably not going to do the AMK Pro Transformers 1 stuff, but if YOLO Park actually follows through, I'm hoping to be reviewing their BAYVERSE Optimus or Dark of the Moon Optimus, whichever one comes out first. That's the whole reason I reached out to them in the first place. So, like, I ended up doing the AMK Mini as just like a, hey, they want some AMK Mini content. But I really want to look at the AMK Pro BAYVERSE stuff. Also, what is going on with my phone? This ball joint is not very good. Open one box? I can't open one box yet. Are we done lagging? I think we're done lagging. There's only 6 figures in Shining version, so we can't spoil anything yet. That will be for that stream, which we will have. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a stream tomorrow, and then we'll be doing one Saturday. I haven't decided which one we're doing yet. Busy season. I mean, it's the holiday season, so it's already busy. But yeah, I'm trying to get as much of this content made as possible so that, You guys will have videos to watch over Christmas. What do I think with Yolo Park, Revenge of the Fallen Megatron? I think he looks pretty darn good. I mean, I don't really have any complaints with the way he looks. I don't have him in hand, so I can't say exactly how he is, you know, like function-wise, but I thought he looked pretty darn good. Alright, looks like he's got drop-down hips. I think that's a first for the Bayverse stuff, because Optimus doesn't. Which, now I'm wanting a new Optimus, because, like, they didn't update Optimus for the Dark of the Moon one, aside from giving us the new head, so he didn't get any better articulation, which I was a little bummed about. I mean, I understand, because it was just a deluxe version, but still, I was like, now I want them to do another one, so that we can get better articulation. Be nice. Do I have the Optimus trailer? I do not. Flames, sorry for not chatting. There's no requirement to chat. If you're getting resources, then get those resources. I mean, you look away at the wrong moment and a creeper's gonna blow you up. So that makes me want to go play some Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in a bit. I started a new world, but I haven't actually done much in it. You know everything about Transformers? That is a big claim. Bricks Wizard, welcome back. I'm pretty good today. Busy. I've been filming and editing and then prepping for the stream, and you know how it is. Getting another Bayverse Optimus from Blokees would put you into debt. But it would be cool. Oh, it's a ratchet drop down. So it's not like, oh, there's a couple different positions that you can do. It's just they're either up or they're down. Interesting. I'm gonna have to see how that actually functions to form a full opinion, but interesting. I think I might like that. Thoughts on Action Edition Tarn? I am looking forward to it. Blokees, again, they cooked there. Today, Chicago 332. Welcome to the first stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, did I do this right? I did. That just... okay, it just doesn't go on all the way. That's fine. 10 iron. Nice. Ask something about Transformers you don't know. Well, I am certainly not the one to try and do that. Also, he's got a ball joint. Oh, interesting. So you do actually get some, like, rock side to side. That's kind of nice. That's... alright. That's an upgrade in articulation. We've certainly upgraded there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I see. I see what they did with the arms. I understand the problems that they've created. Let's put an arm together. It's 6:15 a.m. for you and you have to work tomorrow? Tomorrow? You're getting the Lego Blacktron ship? Like the big one? That one's so nice. I've been tempted to buy it like more than once now. Only funds have kept me from buying it. Yeah, I see what they did. See, okay. So we have this. This is the elbow joint here. And there's no rotation. They just went straight into the ball arm. So it's gonna like twist a little bit, but it's not going to be a full rotation whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'm not liking that, but we'll see. Articulated fitness route. Wait, I'm confused. What's wrong with Soundwave? Action Edition Soundwave? Voxel X. Welcome. About the Bayverse. The Sentinel, Transformers 1, and Bayverse Optimus. And of course, Blokees releases new stuff. Yes, Blokees release schedule is incredibly fast. Like, so fast that it's so hard to keep up sometimes. I'm still working on my Shining version 3 review. And all the Marvel stuff. Like, it's so fast, guys. I work as fast as I can, but... Whoo, boy. That's why I do these streams. So I can show you guys this stuff before the actual review. And we can assemble them and kind of form some opinions as we go. Okay, nice layering going on. Fingers. Okay. Flames ran into a baby zombie. That's one of the most terrifying things in Minecraft. But yes, I agree. The articulated fingers are no, I don't like articulated fingers. Durability with YOLO Park, same as Blokees. Also, hold on, let me tilt this up. I would say that in general, Blokees tends to be a little bit more durable, or at least the tolerances are better. A lot of YOLO Park tolerances are not great right off the bat, if that makes sense. For example, this fella here, who I have a video in the works about, his hips came really loose. I tried tightening it some. Also his thumb, like, there was a lot of loose joints. So he just tends to be a little bit floppy in some cases, especially because YOLO Park loves to add metal in. And in my experience, they haven't quite figured out how to use the metal in a way that's actually useful. They usually just, like, put it on there and, like, wow, die-cast material. And it is cool. But when you put die-cast metal pieces onto a, like, a joint that isn't made of die-cast, and it isn't strong enough to hold the things up, then you just have metal adding more weight, and it gets iffy. I do like YOLO Park stuff, don't get me wrong, but still. Gonna make Sentinel Dark of the Moon? I don't know, maybe. Afraid you must go, you're sick. Oh man, I hope you get better. Hope you have a great rest of your evening, Gavin Streams. Rest up as much as you can. 'Tis the season for getting sick, and it's not fun. Picking up one. Yeah, I would recommend giving him a try, especially if you can get a good deal. I mean, I love the Last Night Optimus that I got, but I'm not going to pretend like he's a perfect figure that has no issues whatsoever. I mean, I detailed them a bit more in my review, but yeah, in short, I would say they're not perfect. I trust Blokees to be more perfect right out of the box than I do YOLO Park. Ooh, we've got some very interesting layering going on. I'm kind of beginning to see why this guy isn't painted very much. Like, the color separation is going crazy. 'Tis the season for Blokees. It is the season for Blokees as well. Ooh, an undergated part. Interesting. Blokees doesn't really do that very often. They don't do that very often. I don't think they really need to in a lot of cases, but it's not a bad thing. D2. What do I have? D2 12. Should we do another Halo diorama or Skyrim? I haven't really seen anybody doing... I mean, you can't go wrong with Halo dioramas, but I haven't really seen people doing a lot of the Skyrim stuff. The Skyrim might be kind of cool to see. Man, there was so much potential with that. Mega... Woo! Hey, you dropped the ball. Which one should they make next? Can't wait to see. In terms of like a Bayverse figure, I feel like we kind of need Ironhide. I mean, I would personally love to see Optimus remake so we can get the better articulation, but I'm also a sucker for Optimus. Guys, I'm super basic. I love just getting Optimus variants. I do. I really do. So a lot of times when people are like, "Oh man, we got another Optimus. Why can't we get another character?" I'm just like, "Yes." That's usually how things go. Ever want to see people's custom Blokees Transformers? I see customs actually fairly often. I kind of keep my eyes out because the customs usually are pretty darn cool. But I've done like mega reviews. I don't know. Maybe someday I need to start doing Blokees customs reviews. Whoa. Golly, there's so many moving parts. Did I do this the right way? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Crazy. The audio is muted. The audio is not muted. Blokees Dark the Moon Megatrons now exist? It does. It does indeed. The audio is gone. How is the audio gone? Huh? I am still registering audio. Let me go see. I have a computer. I have a computer running over here with the stream. Let me take a look. The audio is not gone. You need to reload your stream if that happens, because I have a computer specifically monitoring for this reason. And we never lost audio, so. Internet issues. Anyway, what was it? VLC Production Studios, whatever. Stop to check out Blokees stop motion. You'd probably have to send me the link somewhere, because there is a chance that I may forget, because I have a lot of things to do. But, if I can find some time, I'd love to check it out. Good boy, Megatron. Custom you made was so cool. Thank you. It was one of those things that, like, I don't know, I just threw it together and it just happened to work out pretty well. Okay, so we have D2 1. D2 1, and then C1 2. Huge fan, by the way. Well, I appreciate the support, VLC Productions. I do indeed. But yeah, if you have like Instagram or Discord or something, feel free to send me the link to the stop motion. That'll make it a lot easier for me to go and check it out. Okay, A2. It's all A2. A2. Which one is A2? This one. I didn't even look at the runner or the actual number. I just looked at which one had all the Megatron claws. Okay, so A29. Is this going to be like the other one? Are they any different? They are different. Dang it, Blokees, why do you do this? Okay, A21. You have Discord? Well, yeah, if you're in the if you're in either of the Blokees servers, you can find me through there, because I am fairly active in both of them, or at least pop in and look. Articulated fingers, not bad, definitely a little loose. The Blokees employees know your name. Nice. 2007B. Is it true that they're making Optimus from the Prime series? Yes. They showed off the prototype at a show a couple months ago. I don't know when they're finishing that, but I'm assuming that's the action edition that will come after Tarn. Wait, what was that? That was 4. Because, yeah, they usually release action editions one at a time. So, that one I'm assuming Prime will be next. You have to find this figure. So, there's a link up at the top of the chat. And that will take you to the Blokees site. This guy should be on there. They ship to a lot of regions. There are some regions that their site won't ship to. So you might have to, you know, look on AliExpress or something. Okay, not all the fingers are loose. Wait. Oh, that goes on the underside. And then we have this. He still is not the most articulate. The first Megatron was not very articulate, but... okay, he's got a little bit of rotation at the ball joint. But yeah, there is absolutely no way you're ever getting him to reach across his torso. That's just out of the question entirely. Which is a little bit of a bummer. It would be nice to have him, you know, whatever. But Classic Class Megatronus, the waist part broke. Have you tried contacting Blokees, see if you can get a replacement part? Because sometimes they send replacement parts. Based on the photos, which is my favorite from Shining version 4, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Starscream because I love that design. Shattered Glass Starscream just looks so cool. He's so cool. But I am also so excited that we got an updated IDW Optimus and Megatron. Megatron was my favorite from that wave, the Galaxy version, and I'm so glad they updated him so fast. Same with Optimus. I love that Optimus, but golly, the original version is so limited in posing and fragile in a lot of places. So I'm very pleased to see that they quickly have remade him. And also getting another Shockwave is nice. I don't know. Honestly, it seems like just a great wave all around. The only one I'm like meh about is Reflector. Even like Wheeljack, I don't love that they didn't go for the darker look, but I mean, it's still nice to see them update Wheeljack so fast. Even though I don't know, can anybody tell me what is that honeycomb thing? What is his accessory? I don't recognize that at all. Oh, he decides to make Galaxy version Transformers 1 Wave 2. Who do I think they'll put in it? Honestly, I kind of just don't expect them to do that at this point. I feel like the Transformers 1 hype has kind of died down for the most part. As unfortunate as that is, I think that movie was robbed of success because of the stupid marketing campaign. But, ooh, that's interesting. Not much forward and back, but he can hinge inward. Interesting. But yeah, I don't expect Blokees to make more Transformers 1 Galaxy version. I do think that we could potentially see the Megatron as an action edition, but I don't know for sure. I think you're more excited for Tarn. I mean, Blokees does seem to have made a figure to rival some of the third-party stuff. That is one ugly nub. Maybe I'll use my knife on this one. Don't recommend using a knife like this for model work. Ooh, I got tape junk on my blade. I also don't recommend doing that. That is a great way to dull your blade and rust it. Anyway, let's put this on. Which direction? Oh, it's another elbow. And then D1. 3. So much detail. Cog Deleta. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. What's my favorite quote from the Transformers movies? Give me your face. It's just so... It's so good. Give me your face. I don't know. Also in Time to Find Out, obviously. But give me your face, I think, takes the cake. For being the most quotable line. Alright, that's very... He's got a very, very tight elbow bend. Almost concerningly tight. This can hinge inward. Forward and back. Fine. But he also has an articulated thumb, which is kind of crazy. Anime Transformer 3D anime. Interesting. I mean, that sounds like it would be pretty darn cool. My opinion on Megatron not being in the Bumblebee movie. I honestly think it was a good choice that they did not put him in there. Because it set him up so that if they wanted to bring him in later, they could. And it would be, like, actually a big deal. But they didn't continue that. Like, they just kind of moved on to Rise of the Beast and squandered whatever they had set up with Bumblebee, which is lame. I wanted to see more. Like, the intro of Bumblebee was so perfect. It was so perfect. All they had to do was make more of that, and we would have all flocked to the theaters to watch it. When the waiter gets your coffee order wrong. Hopefully you don't stop with these two. Yep, I agree. I agree. I don't really know what to expect for the next Classic Class figures. They were releasing a lot for like Transformers 1, and they've slowed down a little bit. So I'm curious to see where they go. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. You've done it wrong. If the parts don't go together, that's when you stop and go, am I doing something wrong? And I was, in fact, doing something very wrong. That was not the way that was supposed to go. Optimus Prime or Bumblebee 2? I want to see Bumblebee 2 because almost every Transformers movie is Optimus's movie. But I like having Optimus there as, like, almost like Master Chief in Forward Unto Dawn, where he, like, shows up and it's like, yes, everything's gonna be fine now, kind of a thing. Although, not exactly that, but it was like, he's the champion and you get to see him from the point of view of less powerful characters. I think that's a cool way to do it. Bruh. This way. There's actually so much molded detail here, guys. It's crazy. Also, oh, that's the joint? Interesting. Strange choices here. Whoa. That looks weird. So am I in focus? Or maybe I'm more in focus now. Okay, that's very strange. I don't know how I feel about that. E14. Focusing on the Decepticons. If it was like from Starscream's point of view or Soundwave's point of view, one of the ones where it's like they're kind of questioning what they're doing, I think that could be really cool. And honestly, if they did a show where it was like they're fighting the Autobots and then Megatron gets killed or whatever, and then Shockwave kind of goes off the rails, and then it turns into the Decepticons having to stop Shockwave from literally ending the universe. Something along those lines. Kind of like in the comics. I think that would be cool. Maybe that's just me, but I think that would be cool. C1 and D29. Oh, wait, I do need this one. Where do you have to go? Well, thank you for stopping by, VLC Productions. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And yes, I will try my best to take a look at those whenever I have a moment. This is D1. I need C. Studio will use Peter Cullen as much as possible. That's true. That's true. Although, honestly, I'm kind of worried that they're just gonna, like, buy his voice from him and then AI him. Why is Transformers Age of Extinction actually a good movie? I mean, I haven't watched it yet, but I have heard enough about it to know it's not really objectively a good movie. It might be interesting and fun, but it might also just be objectively bad. It's possible to have both. It's possible to have a fun movie that is just objectively poorly made. Oh, I see. So he gets a decent bend for the knee. D2 5. Popularity is why Optimus gets the spotlight. I mean, that's because you have people like me whose favorite character is Optimus, and everything Optimus, I'm like, yes! Give me more Optimus. C. C2 3. Yeah, there's a ton of layering going on here. It's a little bit absurd. I don't think I've had a Blokees classic class this over the top. Bumblebee movie. Yellow part can't do it. Why can't? I mean, I think it's mostly due to the fact that it's probably deemed as not so popular right now. Because its moment kind of came and went, and Blokees sees that there are other things that probably will bring them more money. But I agree, I would like to see more. A recent short of the link. YouTube will for sure catch that and hold it as potential spam, but I'll just check the potential spam, and I will find it. Where? Oh, it's here. Which one is it? It is 1. So much detail. So much parts layering. It's crazy. And D1 12. Is this exactly the same as the other one? Absolutely not. There is nothing that's the same. 5-1 Chicaloca, welcome. Revenge of the Fallen. Change him when Dark the Moon released. Yeah, I think the update was I mean, it refreshed things a little bit. Again, I do not recommend using this type of knife for these things, but it's just the one I have on hand. Yeah, with some weathering, this guy would be absolutely absurd with, like, so much. He's got so much detail already. 6. Okay, they're the same. Check out the new mini diorama. Oh, you did mini dioramas. Did you post them in your Discord? Because I always check whenever there's a ping there. Tires. I need tires. 3. All of these ones. These Optimus got an upgrade. Yeah. Changing things up is the way you keep people interested. Although I do like it when they stick to one character design, I will say. Alright, D1. 7. Okay. And then this go. Oh, I was holding the foot backwards. Holy moly. Also, he's got a thigh swivel, but is it actually doing anything? Oh, holy moly. It is so tight. Maybe I just need to break it in a little bit. Let me pull this armor plate off. What's the next figure? 73 Iron Ore. Dang. OG action figure sold for 100,000. Holy moly. I think Blokees is going to do Revenge of the Fallen Jetfire. I mean, I don't know, but I would think that would be pretty darn cool, because then they could make a, yikes, mix with Optimus. If they made a Revenge of the Fallen Optimus. But the next figure is Bumblebee. There we go. Okay, he's got a thigh swivel. He's a chunky boy. Golly. Alright, let's see if we can speed through this next leg, because we are 40 minutes in, and I'm not done Megatron. We're going slow today. To be fair, there have been a few technical issues, and also, we have a lot of people here. Golly, we've got 40... My computer is saying we've got 47 people here. That's crazy. I think that's one of the highest counts we've had at once. For those of you who are watching, but not saying anything in the chat, appreciate you being here. Even just watching is a massive help. And I'm hoping that this is also a good value to you guys as well. What? How do I... Guys, your YouTube usernames are killing me here. But welcome, person I cannot say the name of. Welcome. Give me honor or give me classic class Nightwing. The classic class Nightwing looks so good. So good. Blokees is dominating the model kit space, because there hasn't been a ton of great options for like non-bot model kits. At least in my opinion, there have been some, but not enough. And now Blokees is here to save the day. Just like Valentine, only in Dutch. Why did my camera just glitch there? It says 53 right now. Interesting. Hey, Zyxon. How was I saying it before? It was so easy for me to say that the other day. But either way, welcome. I think maybe I'm just having a stroke. It's fine. I'm not actually. That's a joke. Nobody call the police or anything. Yeah, this guy is dying for a wash. D1, 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 9. Wait. Six. Here's 9. Daniel Knott, welcome. Batman Beyond, Nightwing, Harley Quinn. Blokees overdose. I'm mostly excited for Nightwing and Batman Beyond. I'm not a Harley Quinn fan. I could do without Harley Quinn. I'd rather get somebody like Bane or Deathstroke. A Blokees Deathstroke would be so cool. How's my day? It's been going pretty good. Very, very icy. There's a lot of ice and snow outside right now, which is crazy because my state hasn't gotten snow this early in December in a long time. So I'm hoping for a white Christmas. It'll be the first white Christmas we've had in like, I don't know, 10 years, 12 years, if that happens. Man, these names. Double NYU. 4:46 and already nighttime. Yeah, it's pitch black outside. It is for sure pitch black. Yes, night comes very early. Very early. Yeah. Am I doing this the right way? Yes, that is the right way. Think Blokees gave up on the Rivals kits? No. I'm pretty sure that they just needed to get some licensing stuff worked out. This is not... Everybody's kind of panicking, or I've seen people kind of panicking, but it's really not that odd. Sometimes action figures take literal years to come out, and we're only like a few months behind. I can always ask Blokees. I probably wouldn't be able to share whatever I learned, but could probably see if they could give me an idea. Also, I'm going to email them and suggest Halo again. Where'd I get these? I got these directly from Blokees. Blokees provided them for review. For live building and review. And yes, this guy definitely has updated articulation. He for sure has updated articulation. He's not perfect, though. There are some problems that I wish that they would have fixed. But, man, they did not skimp on the molded detail at all. 57 minutes for watching your stream because you overslept. That's perfectly fine because there is a replay and we're not even to Bumblebee yet. So, your timing is pretty good, actually. Pop these. That sounded bad. Did I break something? No, I didn't. It just sounded really bad. Also, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, I'm putting it on upside down. I'm still building as if I'm building the other leg. Whoops. Oh, well. What day is it? It is December 9th at 5:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're slowly getting through the runners now. It's detailed on both sides. You're glad Walmart has... Wait, since when does Walmart have Jetwing? Do they have it online, or is he in stores too? I know some Walmarts got the 2007 just base version for Black Friday, which I never found. I never found that Black Friday sale. It was sad. I was gonna get another Optimus for customizing, but I never found it. To be fair, I don't actually need to get another one. That was just a... Do I know how big Gundam 1/144th scale is? Yes, I do. I'm assuming you have not online. It's like 40. I mean, that's normal. That's retail price about like 30 or 40. 1/144th. Oh, he's a little on the loose side. Here's a 1/144th Gundam. Basically classic class size. So, not too much different than a classic class figure. You sent the link. Thank you very much. I will take a look once I'm done the stream. Do I watch Surdork? Yes. I don't watch tons of his videos, but I've actually talked to him briefly, and I'll watch his videos when I have a chance. Oftentimes, when you make videos, it's harder to find time to watch videos consistently, but I like his stuff. I like that he does the photography. I'd love to do a collab video with him someday, because his type of content is what I hope to do more with the photography and stuff. And I think that being a full-time toy photographer is awesome. That's so cool. Batman Beyond is releasing Q2 of 2026. I thought it was coming out like really soon. Q2 is quite far away. Are we sure? Are we sure about that? Today's the 10th. Oh, I see. I see. Best you got is a comic store. Hey, comic stores, if you got a comic store that carries Blokees, that's pretty darn good. It's your parents' anniversary today? Oh, well, tell them happy anniversary. Leave a comment. I will for sure leave a comment. Is this going to... Oh, yeah, that shifts, so... Interesting. The thigh swivel, I don't know. The thigh swivel is... No, okay. No, it has some function. And then we can pull up on the waist. Pull up on the waist to get more of a hunch if we want. What's my favorite movie? That's tough. Probably like Lord of the Rings. Although with that, I kind of like all three of them. Also Tron, Pacific Rim. Those are like my top 5. I mean, hopefully you quickly wake up. Interesting. You want to get an extra 2007 Prime to customize into Nemesis? Yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool. That's what you looked into and saw. I thought that it was releasing like in the next few months, if not sooner. Because like usually when Blokees releases the renders like that, that means it's coming out within the next couple weeks. Like they don't release the renders and then take ages usually. The nubs on this is a little ugly. You have a fever right now. Dang, everybody's sick. Well, there's something to add to the prayer. When we end, what was it, like the second or third person we've gotten that's sick? Is it released globally? As far as I know, because I know like some parts of Asia already have this. So there's the gun. I don't think Optimus can hold it though. That's unfortunate. But now we must build Megatron's head, which I think is smaller than the other Megatron's head. We got 9 months ago. Man, I have to go back and look at my first Blokees video. I think that was almost 2 years ago. Man. You know, I feel like finding Blokees was a bit of like a miracle, at least for my channel, because it was like Mega was going down the toilet and it was a random... I was looking for a random canceled figure on AliExpress and I stumbled across it. Decided to take a second look. And it turned out to be a very, very good second look. God said, hey, you might want to take a look at this. Is that actually stuck in? That doesn't feel stuck in. There we go. Settle that into place a bit more. That connection feels a little bit squishy. But this is way more parts than the other Megatron's head had, I think. So it says 8 to 12 of this month. Oh, yeah, that's not going to be Q2 of 2026. Oh, hold on. Did you look at a resale site? Because some of those won't actually get stock for a good long while. Especially like Big Bad Toy Store or something. They might not get it till Q2 of 2026. Wait, what have I done? I think I put these on backwards. Guys, I've done something wrong. Megatron's head is terrible. Wish for a Dark the Moon Starscream. Oh, the Dorito. Maybe next month. It's going to be in Indonesia. I mean, check the Blokees site. I don't really know. I don't know if they ship there, but I would say look, because I know it's on the Blokees site now. Okay. Megatron now has his head. His eyes glow very thinly. Yeah, that head. Hey, he's got more. A little bit more head articulation than the other guy. But the head really needs detail. Like, that's... It looks unpainted in a bad way. I'm both impressed and not impressed at the same time. Also, that... Holy moly, this elbow joint is too tight. Too tight. Let's take a closer look. Blokees nailed it in terms of like molded detail. Are we in focus? There we go. Look at all the molded detail. It's so good. There's so much going on. And he's got the articulated fingers on this side. He's got about a 90-ish degree bend. You can straighten out a good bit. But again, oh, good grief. Yeah, that elbow, you're going to have to loosen that somehow. He's got his shotgun. But yeah, it's a weird mix. It's a really weird mix. It's like both good and bad at the same time. Also, can I get this off? There's a lot of shifting parts on this fella. Yeah, let me pop the arms off because, yeah, I need a... That's too tight. To the point where, like, it was starting to put stress marks. That's not great. I don't know why that's so over the top tight. But yes, I will have to fiddle with that and make that better. He is going to desperately, desperately need a wash. He's going to need a little bit of detail on the face. It's so close to being perfect. Do a comparison. We'll do comparisons at the end. We will do a comparison at the... Good grief. I'm really knocking things over. And I might also show you guys how I'm going to go about loosening Megatron a little bit. Ever happened to the Minecraft music? I just haven't used it in a bit. I can use it for the next one. If you're missing the Minecraft music, I for sure can bring it back. Ooh. Yo. Yes, Blokees. Yes. They picked not just yellow. It is not just yellow, guys. It is actually like... It's like a cheesy color. It might not look like it. Here, I'm actually probably going to have to turn. It might not look like it, but this is more like, this is a vibrant, like, buttery yellow. 14-year-old high schooler who's not at work. It's not easy making stop motion. Oh, I'm sure. Stop motion takes so much time. The best one. 3 or 4, because now you show us was actually Shining version of 4. Wait, I feel like I'm missing... What do I think of... Oh, Jago Fortnite. It looks weird. Kind of rough to look at. That's fair. You gotta go soon. Well, thank you for stopping by, Flames. Good luck on your resource collecting. Ooh, some nice silver. All right. Oh, I don't need that. All right. If this fella has... Oh, he's gonna have shoulder swivels. That's good. We're good. Quackalish. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And yes, there will be a replay available. Also, hold up. Why are there 2 battle masks? For some reason, there are 2 battle masks here. Oh, and we got some more of the flame pieces. They always give Bumblebee these yellow flames. And where is Bee's face? Give me your face. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. We've got the body. Maybe if I lose one? Maybe. Maybe they just decided to give an extra. The only downside is the face is dark. I'm going to have to look back at the... Ooh, that has some print on it. Fancy. We're getting fancy right off the bat. I have to look back at the movie. I definitely think he probably could have done with a silver face, which I don't know why they didn't just put it on this runner. I don't know. Full iron armor and tools. 61 ingots. Ooh, yeah, you're doing pretty good. Oh, this goes on the inside. I see. So his chest is going to glow a little bit. Probably not very much. Is his battery dead? He's not turning on. There's a chance his battery died. Because whenever they're plugged in, there is like a parasitic draw. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it basically just means the battery is still being, the power in the battery is still being used, even though nothing is actually pulling the power. Movie has silver. Mr. Steven 2K6, welcome. Thank you for bringing creator walks there with the community. I mean, that's why I do what I do. It's a lot more fun. Well, the reason why I started doing this is so I can help people make decisions on if they want to try and look to buy things or not. But I mean, it's always more fun to do stuff when you're doing it with people. Nope, I'm putting that on upside down. There we go. It fits so much better when you put it on the right way. That's why you always double check. If it's not going on right, that's when you stop and you look again. You're probably going to do your homework after the stream. Yes, definitely do your homework. Don't leave your homework hanging. Double NYU. I don't know. The rest of it's numbers and stuff. Anyway, I appreciate the support. Megatron doesn't have his arms. Because I pulled them off because they're too tight. We're going to have to loosen them a little bit or else there is a good chance of them breaking. Also, that torso looks sick already. So cool. This looks almost painted. Like, the color is... It has a depth to it that usually you would expect from painted pieces. I like the color they chose. I like it a lot. All right, let's use a little bit of silver. How much is Bumblebee? He's like 25. Used to do edits, but didn't feel like me, so did stop motion. A lot of people hated. You've lost 200. How did you... So you had an edits channel, and then you switched to stop motion, and a bunch of people preferred the edits, so they left? Am I understanding it correctly? So my opinion on Yolo Park's Bayverse Prime, I want a closer look so bad. I think it looks really cool. And I particularly want it because the Yolo Park AMK Pro figures scale with Mega. And I want to have 2007 Optimus out there with Chief. I think that would look super cool. Okay, so we have the... Is this correct? This happened, but it kind of hurt. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's not a fun thing to deal with. Especially if you can remember, you know, those are actual people. But, I don't know, people on the internet can be mean sometimes. I've had my fair share of running into unfriendly people. But usually people are unfriendly because they themselves aren't feeling so great. Stop motion. I mean, 3K is nothing to scoff at. Especially for stop motions. My camera's glitching. Is it glitching again? So hopefully it's still focusing on my face and not the little mic. But yeah, the port on my camera is pretty bad. Maybe I need to start streaming with my new camera. It might be what I do. Timothy Doty, welcome. I'm trying to make sure I'm in focus. I think we are. Whoa. He's got... Oh, the windows are color separated. Yes. Also, he's got, like, his full 4 wings. Golly, why is that piece not wanting to give up? Batman Beyond is out now on AliExpress. I told you. They don't reveal those stuff unless they're literally releasing in Asia. I need to double check and see if I have a cord to actually stream with my other camera. I might not. Who's my favorite Prime? Optimus? Are you talking about like of the 13 Primes? Because I'm not well versed enough in their characters to really know. I love this yellow. Blokees chose such a good yellow. They nailed it. Sets him apart from the Rise of the Beasts B. What part of Asia? Usually, what was it, China? Like mainland China gets it first. I mean, that's where Blokees is, so it would make sense that it goes there first. Right. Okay. And then you can kind of hinge it down if you want it to stick out a little bit more. Cool. Cool. Looking good so far. Again, this guy probably could do with a wash, although I'd be reluctant to weather the yellow parts because the yellow parts look so good. It looks like he does not come with the drop-down hips. What am I looking for? D1. This piece. Oh, this is C1. This is the C1 piece that I need. Tez 7049, welcome. Bumblebee already looks better than Megatron. Yeah. Although, I'm telling you, once Megatron has like a bit of a wash on him, he's going to look so much better. So much better. Like a wash, especially on the face, it's gonna go a long way. And I kind of understand why they didn't give him the cloak if they were going for like a final battle version, you know, because he didn't have his cloak when he showed up to confront Optimus. Or more like confront Sentinel and then blow up. Oh, dang it. Oh, well, double NYU, whatever the rest of the username is, because you guys create the strangest usernames. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Yo, he's got a bit of an ab crunch, and he rocks from side to side. Oh, man, he's already making Optimus look bad. Blokees, we need a new Optimus. We need a new Optimus ASAP. This is bad. I mean, it's good. It's very, very good. I love what they've done here, but now I want a better articulated Optimus. That's what's bad. C2. I should be working off of C2 right now. C2 3. What is that name? Chan. These names. Anyway, welcome. You guys are giving me a run for my money with these names. Remember saying never bought Studio Series? Correct. Correct. Burn Boy, welcome. Burn Boy is a member. For those of you who don't know what that green means, that means you get stuff early. You get to see reviews early, and it's an extra bit of support that really goes a long way to the channel. It really is a big help. Shining 4 live build. I want to try and fit that in this week. Honestly, I'd love to build all of this week. We'll see what I have time for. But, yes, Shining... I will probably prioritize the Shining build over the Batman's. So, that will probably be Saturday. School first. And then stop motion, nice. Angry Golem Plus. Watching this while you work out, nice. Keep at it. Keep at it. All Things Halo, welcome. DLC Productions, you have another subscriber. Nice. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Alright, so Bumblebee's hands are just all one piece. So you don't have to worry about, like, putting other stuff on. But then you get an open hand and a... This, ooh. Ooh. Man. Why is this guy so much better than Megatron? Like, I know I said Megatron will look better with the wash and all that, but B is looking good. Blokees taking over. It is. I'm going to send them an email again tonight, and I'm going to say, hey, guys. So, what about Halo? And see what they say. It might not go anywhere, but it's worth mentioning. Can you imagine, like, building a Spartan like this? Like, it's been... There used to be those sprue kit Spartans, and that was super cool. So imagine getting, like, Blokees version of sprue kits. Bicep is moving with the forearm. You get stress from working. Work can for sure be stressful. Bicep is moving with the forearm. Almost break. Bumblebee. Interesting. I'm going to have to pay attention to that when I finish. What is it? C1 6. There are two C16s because that's the way it goes. C1 7. C1 3. Ben, the rest of it is, I think, just YouTube thing. Ben, welcome. Welcome. Have I taken a look at any trumpeter ones? I have not, although I have been told by various people who have gotten them of the pros and cons of them. I've been tempted to pick some up because they do look pretty nice. What's the C2? They do look nice. Mostly, I just haven't done it because... Wait, 14. Because of time. There's only one of me, and there are so many cool model kits to look at. I have to figure out which one do I devote time and attention to. Okay, some of these nubs do look a little ugly on the gray. They stand out on the gray quite a bit. Okay, so this plugs in like that. After I bought this, I didn't buy this. This was sent to me by Blokees so that I can make content about it. But usually Blokees shipping is pretty quick. Although Blokees, if you buy from AliExpress, that is not going to be shipping directly from Blokees. That'll be from whatever seller that you bought from, and that will vary. 829. Stop motions. I built T13. What is T13? Is that like the little 3D printed guys? Hope Blokees makes a blackout. Ooh, a blackout would be cool. Bumblebee movie. $10. $10 is pretty good. I was tempted to get him because he looks solid. Ah, another ugly nub mark. There we go. I'm trying to make sure I don't cut too much. It's easy to do. Okay. Nope. This goes here. Classic Glass has really come a long way. Oh. Oh, I see. Is that how it's supposed to be at an angle like that? It looks like it. Okay, that's a lot better, bend-wise. Almost feels a little loose, but I will take that over... Oh no, I'm gonna snap my figure's arm. Okay, that's an assembled arm. Why is Megatron dismembered? Because he needs a slight bit of repair before he really gets posed. What are the current YOLO Park figures? I have AMK Pro Nemesis, the G1 version, AMK Pro Last Night Optimus, and I have the AMK Rise of the Beasts Optimus. Oh, and technically I have all the AMK minis, or Wave 2 AMK minis. But I might give those away in the Blokees Discord, just because space. I need space. That was 8. Okay, I need C2, 4. C2, 4. Transformers zombies? Interesting. Am I kneeling on the floor? Yes. This is how I have to make all of my videos. My table is not high enough. Also, my ceiling's not high enough. If I were to stand, my lights would be hitting the ceiling. It would be a little weird. Also, my phone camera's lagging again. There we go. But yes, so whenever I make videos, whenever I do live streams, I kneel on the floor. See new post for Blokees. I saw the post that they did about the new yearly version. That's pretty cool. Which I need to reach out to them and ask if they want me to look at the other yearly versions. But I should probably do... I should probably finish some of what I already have to do first. Okay. We've got that. And we'll give him a fist for his other side. I think that the mold for the fist might be a little soft, in my opinion. We got lucky and managed to pull a regular Galaxy version 8 Optimus. Usually don't pull the 112 characters. Galaxy version 08 Optimus is so cool. Blokees did such a good job. He's like my favorite Optimus figure from Blokees right now. We'll see if the IDW one from Shining will dethrone him. But I feel like Galaxy version 08 Optimus is basically just perfect. Like, it's one of the first times that I think that the normal is better as just an all-around great figure than the rare. C2 is what I need next. I already pulled the other one. The gold figures are gold. Drinking hot cocoa. Demarcation media. Nice. Man, now I want hot cocoa. It is the season for it. 'Tis the season. Especially now with the snow, at least here. The gold figures are gold. I think Blokees fixed their gold plastic, though. At least that's what they told me. If I could make any Transformer character a classic class, who would it be? It would probably be Ultra Magnus. I just also really like Ultra Magnus. Both because he is White Optimus Prime, but also his big, like, classic Ultra Magnus look is also great. Or Nemesis. I'd want a Nemesis, but I don't know what version. IDW or something. IDW Optimus would be great. I think Blokees made me like Nemesis. They released the Rise of the Beasts version, and he looked so cool and had all those accessories. Now I'm a fan. I blame Blokees. Get this bee. Need some paint. Your sister's college has the first volume of Skybound. Oh, that reminds me. I need to read Skybound. It would be pretty easy to paint Bee's face, given that it's a separate piece. All you'd have to do is give it a quick spray. Which, actually, I'm going to look really quick. Dark of the Moon Bee. I need to see a picture. See why it is they chose to go this route. I found a picture of him. Let me see. Oh my gosh, the picture is tiny. I mean, I see Blokees' choice. Blokees haven't made a Toxitron yet. They have not. Classic Class Nemesis is better than the standard release. I agree. I agree 100%. Tis the season to be sick. It is that as well, unfortunately. Cliff Jumper. He would be in half. Exclusive feature. Cliff Jumper, but he gets sliced in half. Oh, that's the same. Oh, yo, he's got some good articulation. Also, I'm moving the door wings. I did not want to do that. Okay, then we've got. Wait, what am I missing here? Oh yes, I'm missing the whole big back piece. Yeah, I feel like the nubs on these kits are a little bit worse than usual. I don't know why that is. Perhaps it's the way that they've been doing these parts, like the extra detail. They seem to be sticking a little bit more than they have in the past. All right, pop that on. And now we have another arm. That looks so good. That's so cool. Oh, I see what that's for. So that can flex so you can get a full rotation without it getting in the way. Blokees, where was this ingenuity with Megatron? Man. They really did give Megatron the short end of the stick here. Because B has been given a lot of thought. C110. Ah, here it is. It's better Blokees. Oh, Cliff Jumper jumping off a cliff. What? Do I like Megatron? Like this particular figure or Megatron as a character? Because those are two very different things. Your friend gave you a prime Cliff Jumper, but he threw it off the cliff. Interesting. One of the Revenge of the Fallen soundtracks is just called I Claim Your Son. Yes. Yes, it is. D. I need D. D. 4. D24. Would Shockwave make a SCP? Shockwave would do many things. Shockwave doesn't know when to stop. He's quite unhinged. I don't like how thin that particular peg is. That is concerning to me. But it fits in there pretty nicely. Alright, I need D1. I'm holding runner C. I need runner D and I'm holding C. 6. This one right here. So much detail. The figure. I think that he's better than the other one in many ways. So I kind of like him, but I also kind of think that Blokees skimped out a little bit. I didn't really expect them to make the cloak, but I honestly, I think if they had just done a little bit of print on the face, that would have gone a long way towards making him a lot better. this. No. Golly. I can't hold on to it. Wait, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Okay. I got it all backwards. Probably the knee bend could be a bit tighter. Again, that's been my one real complaint with Blokees consistently, is that they just need to get some of their tolerances a little bit more precise. A26. Who would win, Iron Man or Sideswipe? I don't know. Iron Man's fought some pretty crazy villains. I feel like I would put my money on Iron Man, but Sideswipe's also pretty good. Do I like Warhammer? I do, to a degree. I'm kind of... I float on the surface of Warhammer. I like Titus, and I like the Salamanders. And I think the Tau are cool. But I don't play Warhammer. That's out of... Well, that's out of my knowledge range, and that's also out of my pay grade. I'm also not a great painter when it comes to those miniatures. I can do limited customization, but man, Warhammer painters, they're on another level. Ooh, that was an ugly nub. Okay, there we go. You painted 100 miniatures? Dang. That's impressive. Are Galaxy Defenders the small ones? Yes. Yes, the Galaxy Defenders are the tiniest guys. 70 for 5 figs? That's insane. If only Blokees could make a Sam Witwicky figure. I personally could care less for that, but, you know, that's just my opinion. Did you forget who I am is a pretty good quote. That is also a pretty good quote. But yeah, Warhammer, the stuff that I buy is expensive enough. And if I'm going to buy something really expensive, I'm going to buy some Acid Rain, because I think that looks cooler than the miniatures. I don't like non-posing things, to be honest. I don't see a ton of use in them, other than, you know, having a few of them for display is cool. But much more than that, I'm like, I want to be able to pose them. Principal Invincible, welcome. That's quite the name. And it's finally a name I can pronounce. So thank you for that. Don't do the math. Oh, I mean, I can't do that math in my head anyway. Wait, which way is this? Oh, it's supposed to go this way. That might explain things. Alright, and then we need his knee. Haven't bought any of it since months. Yeah, I don't blame you. Now, Joy Toy Warhammer, on the other hand, a full-on posable action figure is cheaper than a miniature in a lot of cases. Okay, the upper leg. What's that? 9. 9, and I need D2. That one is 6. I almost grabbed the wrong one. Definitely getting these two soon. B, I've not even done building him, and I can already recommend him. Megatron, just know you probably should weather him if you want the best version of Megatron that you can get. Can you see Megatron close up? We will bring Megatron back shortly. I'm going to finish B first. But I'm going to grab some figures for comparisons here at the end. So. And I'm going to do a quick fix on Megatron's arms, so that you guys can see what to do if yours also happens to be incredibly tight, so you don't break your figure. Because having tight joints is nice, but there is definitely such a thing as joints being too tight. And we don't want that. Alright, we've got that. We've got... Can we stick this on? There we go. So that's the upper part. He does not have a thigh swivel, but he has a knee swivel, which I feel like the legs are Whoa, hold on. That's a double jointed knee. How did I not realize I was building a double jointed knee? I definitely think they're a little more loose than I would want, but I'm impressed. I did not realize I was building a double jointed knee. Well done, Blokees. Are currently available in Australia. I would go to the link at the top of the chat. That will take you directly to the Blokees site, and you can see if you can get them shipped there. If not, you can go onto AliExpress, and there will for sure be sellers that can ship there. Was lightheaded? What? Why are Meg's arms off? They're way too tight. They are almost breaking from just being moved, so I'm gonna fix them. Yeah, the nubs on this plastic definitely are a bit ugly. Maybe I should have had my knife on hand. And then 11, yep. You'll be here all night. Well, hopefully we won't be going all night. Going Optimus skin with a Megatron. Oh, yo, yeah, that would be so cool. That might be a little dark for Blokees, but that would be incredibly cool. There's no way the axe... Maybe the axe can fit. We're going to try that. He was a bit lightheaded. He couldn't keep his head screwed on right. This is so not fair. Bumblebee has so much better articulation than Optimus. This is not fair. Dude can do the splits. He can go up this far. He can get man. This might be their best classic class yet. And I feel like I say that a lot, but like I do think that they've been seriously upping their game. All right, one more leg, and then we will have a fully assembled Bumblebee. Double jointed knee. Optimus Prime, the war criminal. In pieces. Like the parts came off their runners. I mean, if that's shipped poorly, then yeah, that makes sense. Here's the thing. Keep in mind, this is very important. AliExpress is essentially just eBay, but for import stuff. It's Chinese eBay. Very similar to Temu in that regard. You know, not every seller is the same. And some sellers are better at selling than others. So if you buy something and you don't have a good experience, don't assume that's how it is for the entirety of the site. It's just the seller that you got probably just isn't a good seller. Do I think Blokees is going to continue drop down elbows? Not on classic class. I mean, they might, but so far only Megatronus did that. The drop down elbows on Action Edition Optimus, on the other hand, were fantastic. They were very well done. So I don't expect them to do more on the little guys, though. At least not for now. I could be wrong, but I hope they don't. All right, we got this one. Oh yeah, duh. How did I not realize this was a double joint? There's literally two pieces. Optimus loves ripping the heads off Decepticons. Hey, I mean, if they're the type of things where like they can get repaired, the best way to kill them is to rip their heads off. I mean, wasn't that like is that Demon Slayer rules? You go for the head. If you can get their head off, then they die. But if you don't get the head, then they live. Who do you think could be the next deluxe classic class? I honestly could see them doing a deluxe Megatron. Not gonna lie. I could see them doing a deluxe Megatron. More paint and the cloak. I could see that. I think people would get mad about it because they'd be like, why didn't you just do this to start off with? But I could see them doing that easily. Make Sentinel and Soundwave. Ooh, Yeah, Soundwave would be cool. They didn't give him very much screen time, but Soundwave would be cool. AliExpress is reliable. Just check who you buy from. Yes. This is true. This is very, very true. If the seller that you buy from has bad reviews, well, you should probably not buy from them. I tried buying the exclusive, like, EX Rise of the Beasts Optimus from a seller once, and they were like, we're going to cancel your order because we don't actually have it in stock. But they used it as their cover image for their listings because you could choose the EX one or the other normal ones. And they said that they were out of stock of the EX one, but they kept it to get clicks. And that's scummy behavior. That's very scummy selling behavior. Megatron or Hot Rod? When are they going to come out with Sentinel? Well, they just came out with these guys, so patience. Keep in mind, Blokees is coming into this with so many years of Transformers stuff to start diving into. So I think we gotta cut them some slack. They're moving at incredible speeds, and we gotta just be patient. Be patient as they come out with stuff, because again, insane speeds. This is nuts how fast they're going. So that, and then we'll put this on. Jedi scum behavior. The MFBT files. Welcome. Does Bumblebee come with poo heads? Is that I'm assuming you mean 2 heads. Have I considered getting the Blokees Fantastic line? No, I haven't really. I probably will not be covering them. That's veering towards a side of figures that I don't want to send my channel towards. There's too much... How do I put this? There's too much fetishy behavior around figures like that. If that makes sense. There's too much... I don't know. Hopefully that explains what I'm trying to say here. Swivel's definitely a little loose. But yeah, I'm not on that side of the collecting space. James Stowe 8988, welcome. Used to be called The Creatures. Oh, I remember you. I didn't remember that new name, but I remember The Creatures. Welcome. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? I should really just grab my X-Acto knife, but it might be upstairs. I'm probably going to do a short about it, but I took my $80 Mafex Mandalorian and kind of destroyed him. To be fair, he was already kind of broken. I was not impressed with that figure. But, yeah, I made my Black Series one better. Could we get this in position? Started on that. Leonardo Castillo, welcome. What I should, because I'm the Blokees guy. Doing good. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. I am the Blokees guy, but there are things... I mean, I've not gone into their, like, Ultraman line really at all. Because I try to talk about things that I actually know about. Or at least catch my interest enough for me to, like, really want to research enough. Like the Ultraman... I don't like the Ultraman design enough for me to want to try to figure out what it's about. Kamen Rider, some of those things are more interesting, but I don't know. To me, Ultraman all looks the same, most of them. They're very goofy. Not my cup of tea. Today, Chicago, you have a presentation tomorrow. What is your presentation on? I'm curious. Surprised you haven't done Sesame Street. I thought about it, but I came to the conclusion that most of my audience probably is not into the Sesame Street stuff. Golly, why is this so difficult? James, so you collect Blokees? given that you're here at this stream, I'm not surprised. Also, what am I doing wrong? Oh, I'm not doing anything wrong. That's literally how that piece goes. Okay, that just feels a little weird. It's on... Your presentation is on Hispanic people, just in general? Or is there something in particular? Like a facet of Hispanic culture? I'm confused. The Soup of Soupington. That's quite the name. John 3:16. The most quoted Bible verse, but there's a reason for it. It's a good one. Is Halo / Mega in general just gone? It's missing in action for the moment. We have hints potentially of Mattel Brick Shop doing something, because they're changing the bricks to have Mattel Brick Shop on it. But we're not getting Halo Mega right now. We just have to wait and see if we get Halo Mega Brick Shop or Mattel Brick Shop. Are they gonna make Godzilla? As far as I know, I thought that was one of the things on their list when they announced all of those IPs that they were gonna be partnering with back when they announced DC and Star Wars and stuff. I was pretty darn sure Godzilla was on there. And again, Blokees is making so many products at once that it makes sense why we might not see it for a little bit. I have to look back again. Yes, Sesame Street. Us middle-aged Mega Halo fans demand Sesame Street. I saw, who is it that's in the Blokees Discord that gave Elmo a AR, like a modern machine gun? You think you're gonna get one of the new Mattel Brick Shop cars for Christmas? I've thought about picking one up. They look really good, I will say. I'm just salty that they are giving so much attention to Hot Wheels and then purposely ignoring Halo fans. That just makes me mad. Daniel Knott, welcome back. Alright. I think that's all for this leg. Yep. Oh, no, it's not. I forgot the knee. This, I'm going to have to tighten this. This is loose. But B is looking really good. Oh, that runner still has some stuff on it. That one has head parts. This one is empty. This one has the knee. But I want to rip the head off. Presentation on John. I can't say I've ever heard of that person. But make sure you have notes. And stick to your notes. Also, if you're doing like a live presentation, something I've heard is don't make eye contact with anybody. Look at the crowd as a whole. Don't make eye contact with people. But I get being nervous though. Going and talking in front of a bunch of people can be nerve-wracking for sure. Oh, wait a minute. What did I do wrong? How did I put that one on upside down? No wonder that was bumping weirdly. Do the LEDs shine through B's headlights? It's supposed to, but I don't... Oh, wait! His light turned on! Hallelujah, it's a miracle. The light does not pipe that far up, though. But his light did turn on. I don't know what was wrong earlier. I guess I just didn't jolt it enough. YouTubers don't... How much fans? I mean... It's easy to get stuck in a mindset of thinking about all the people as just views. Like, you have to think about views to a degree, but also, like, yeah, there's people on the other end of the views. There's people on the other end of the subscriber counts. Like, that's all people. They're not just numbers, but I think a lot of YouTubers kind of get stuck thinking about them as numbers. LA Halo isn't as popular as it used to be. They tried to go for the wider audience and lost the plot. Yep, that sums it up pretty much perfectly. Also, what the heck? His battle mask face has a, like, Toa O mouth. But yeah, going for, like, the wider audience... that's not... No, you need to have your core fan base, and they will do so much marketing for you if you just do the right things. Where do I even store all this stuff? Yeah, that's a great question. First Blokees Bumblebee with Battle Mask, correct. Do I know Blunt Brothers Productions? I can't say that I do. That name does not sound familiar to me. Oh, okay, that's annoying. Wait. Oh, no, never mind. I thought they were going to have us build half a face and swap parts. Bionicle reference detected. Yes. Yes, Bionicle. I was never the most hardcore Bionicle fan, but Tahoe was always my favorite. I love Tahoe. Tahoe, however you say. If they stop making Halo, you're going to collect them all like Infinity Stones. Good luck, because, oh boy, they're already so expensive. That's why I stopped buying Mega Halo, because it's just so freakishly expensive. Everybody wants top dollar for their stuff, even if it's garbage. Dust-covered trash. It makes hilarious animations. Crimstol, I believe I am winning. Because we are almost done here. And Blokees gave us 2 heads. I've spoken about how annoying it is to have to switch like parts form faces. Oh wait, you know what? No, this is technically not the first Blokees Classic Class B with a battle mask. Because both Transformers 1 Bumblebees came with battle mask. It's a rather thin looking translucent piece. Hopefully that holds up. Yeah, that is... Okay. You guys, look at this. This is 100%... Tell me this is not a Bionicle face. Is this not a Bionicle face? TFC... I don't know if I do. You know nothing about the story, just cool robot cool robot dords. Cool robot dudes. I mean, that's basically how I got into Transformers. I was like, I don't know, they just look cool. It's kind of why I like it. Like, I think the story's cool, but man. Cool robot dudes go burr. Bionicle, it's Bionicle face. Wait, big rubber circle. What? Yeah, wait, are these the same? Yeah, I think they literally just gave an extra battle mask. Boop. He gets the battle mask. Is that as far on as it goes? Oh, no, I don't think it is. Or is it? That feels a little strange. Also, it's like sloped upward, although I guess his whole face is kind of sloped upward. So that's the battle mask. Oh, he's got some good upward movement. Battle mask definitely looks a little strange. He has a face. Oh, you know what? We should probably finish the other bits first really quick. Because he's got the shoulder missiles, which is cool. Oh, Bionicle, not Transformers. You were obsessed with Transformers as a child. Well, that's also fair. Bionicle has, like, a lot of lore. But again, haha, cool robot go burr. So, kind of my point still stands, I guess. Mobile games? Which of the Halos I played? I actually have played. I own one of the mobile games, and it's super cool. I have it on Steam. It's Spartan Strike. First of all, Spartan Strike is hands down one of the best Halo soundtracks of all time. I will fight you over that. I've listened to Spartan Strike's soundtrack so many times. It's so perfectly Halo while not reusing the same Halo themes. I love it. And the game itself is like a top-down kind of shooter. And I need to finish it. I need to finish it on stream. But it was fun. Like, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. Do I have to... Wait, I'm confused. Do I have to take this in half every time I... Bro. Do I have to take this in half every time I want to pop it in? I do, don't I? That's a little annoying. When will Tarn... I know Tarn is slated for release soon-ish because they've showed off prototypes of him multiple places now. But for the Optimus, I'm not sure. Oh wow, he's stubby little blaster arm. Pew. Oh, you know what I need to try? I need to try and see if a blast effect fits in there. Wait, where's my blast effect container? This is a weird mix of things in this box, but the lowest level is all of my Blokees blast effects. So let's see. Do blast effects fit? Kinda not really. I mean, they kinda can, but not that great. That's a little unfortunate. I feel like Blokees does that a fair amount, where it's like, it's almost... Well, okay, that kind of fits. I think that looks a little weird, but that fits. VLC Production Studios, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Silver dry brushing, yes. Spartan Recon, welcome. I don't know how to say that. These two are in fact new, yes. Okay, let me see what I've got down here for tools. I took a lot of them up when I was messing with my Mandalorian. Oh, I have a file here. Oh, that's a Blokees nub piece. Alright, so let's see if we can do something about Megatron. Small blast for a big cannon. Okay. Pull that out. That'll make it easier to reach. Oh, the other one's already out. Alright, so we're just gonna lightly sand this down. This is a very heavy grit, so I don't want to do too much. Because what we don't want to do is we don't want his arm to start falling off. Okay, so let's see. No, that's, well, not quite, not quite. A little bit more, a little more. Time to find out. Yes! Can we see Artron? I guess I can grab him when I, he's over up actually near Dark of the Moon Optimus, so. How do I make loose Blokees joints tighter? So basically you take it and you take some super glue and you put some thin layer of super glue around the peg, let it dry. That'll make the peg thicker. Then you see if it was enough. If it wasn't enough, then you do it again. Do another layer. I actually have a video about it. Also, ta-da! That arm moves way better now. Simple. Blocky toy. Well, James Stowe. Blocky doesn't technically have a Y on yet. What is the worst model kit I've ever built? Ooh, the worst? The worst. I bought this knight off of AliExpress. He's one of those like $2 or $3 things. And I got him, and he was super loose. And so I tried tightening him. But it turns out the joints were not made to withstand actual tightness. and they just exploded. And then the person was like, the seller was like, well, that's your problem. You shouldn't have broken it. And I was like, okay, thank you. You're very helpful. And then it was too late for me to try and get a refund. So now he's in my scrap pile bin. Last thing, link to post on my channel. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Shrek's one of my favorite franchises. Well, I mean, you can see a lot of them on my channel. You know, Halo, Transformers, Star Wars, Pacific Rim, and Tron are some of the ones that I don't really do content on. Lord of the Rings. And then I'm like kind of a fan of other franchises like Skyrim and stuff, but I don't really actually play the game or whatever. I just think that the concepts and music and stuff is cool. All right. I feel like Megatron should have been a large. Also, golly, I need to get like some plexiglass or something here because paper gets beat up so fast. All right, so let me grab Optimus and also, as requested, Artron. Here's a little Artron again. His video is done and available for members. But yes, I love this little fella. He's so cool. He is so cool. If you guys want to get one of these, go to my gift guide video and you'll find a link to Desktop Vandals there. Okay, and then the axe. That's the first thing we need to find out. Does the axe fit in his head? And for that, I need to grab my case of Blokees accessories. So first, let's lower the camera down. I apologize for the shaking. Okay. And then, haha, the axe. It is cold in that closet. All right, so let's focus in here. Am I gonna go to Blokees about? Well, I'm gonna put it in the review, and I always send Blokees the review. I mean, it doesn't want to balance, but you definitely can stick it in there. I mean, it's possible. It's not perfect, but it's doable. Yeah, it's... I wish it actually would click and stick there, but it's better than I was expecting. And yes, I will bring back this fella. This is a 1/144th scale Gundam for size. They're generally the same size, roughly speaking. Anyway, Hex Dude 52. It's been a while since I've seen you around. All right, and then so for comparisons here, I guess I'll focus back in. Also, I need to remember that I have my face cam up in the corner, and I need to not show things off underneath it. So first of all, these parts all shift, so he can actually get like pretty far out to the sides, and he does have the rotation and the bobbliness, and he can get out to the sides here, the bend here, the feet move. Like, he's actually got a lot going for him. His head can move, the eyes, they're barely visible. So yeah, this Megatron has a lot going for him, actually. Ball joint shoulders, a little on the loose side. Can I get in focus here? So yeah, definitely some, again, joint tolerances need to be a little better. But the faces at least this guy, he's got the teeth. And that really goes a long way. But I will say the mold and sculpt on this guy it's way better. Like, this is good, but this is better. This is definitely better in a lot of ways. But he does lack in a few areas. Because this guy, you see, he's got the rotation here. So he can actually reach across his body. Whereas this guy, I don't know what Blokees was thinking. It would have been so easy to just have a rotation there at the elbow. But yeah, he cannot reach across, unfortunately. It's a bit of a bummer. And one that I think could have been easily remedied. But here he is next to Optimus. I think they do look good. Gray looks pretty bad. It just needs a wash. I don't actually have a problem with the shade of gray they chose, but it just desperately needs a wash. Also, yes, this guy has this drop-down hip. And you can get pretty far up on the leg. And yeah, this Optimus is... I love this Optimus, but man, he's starting to look... I mean, that's as far a knee bend as we get here. And we don't have any, like, drop down or anything. We don't have anything but rotation here. Because now when we bring in B... Taylor Master, welcome. The gray doesn't look... The gray looks better in person. It's kind of a powdery gray. B is here. And I definitely see the complaints about, you know, his face should have been silver. But I also understand Blokees' reasoning because his face does look rather dark. But yes, his face gets a little bit hard to see. He does light up a little bit. So he's got a lot going on for the articulation. Still just single jointed for the elbow. And you get, you know, get around... Yeah, just a normal 90 degrees, but you have a bit of an ab crunch. You can roll around. His head can look way up. Like that. He's got, obviously, the cannon here. He's got these moving bits there. He's got tons of detail around the back. And then he's got, you know, a kick. A massive kick. Holy crap. Massive kick, and then you get the double jointed knee, and then you get the articulation here. He is putting Optimus to shame here. He is absolutely... Blokees, this is unacceptable. We can't have Bumblebee being a better poser than Optimus. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. B is great. They've done a lot. Bounty Hunter 2152, welcome. Aside from this loose swivel here, that's my biggest complaint about B. And, I mean, again, like I said, I understand the complaints about the B face, but I also understand why Blokees did it. But he's so good. He's so good. Just finished my Lego Dark and the Moon Optimus. Nice. But yeah, I mean, aside from just this character-specific stuff, joint tolerances, Blokees still needs to work on that a bit. Fine-tuning things. I'm going to keep saying that until the day that they get things perfect. Because, I mean, that's kind of my job. But, yeah, this is really good. Really, really good. Blokees, we need a new Optimus now. Please. Revenge of the Fallen Optimus, I guess, maybe. Or just a re-release or something. I don't know, but this is so much better than the other ones. So much better. Shrek Snow, who's my favorite Star Wars character? Mando. 100% Mando. Mando is so cool. Palpatine is definitely an interesting villain. You named yourself that on YouTube? Well, yes, that is your name. It's not a bad name. Ugh. Your legs hurt because of your fever? That is unfortunate. I've been there. I understand. Revenge of the Fallen, Optimus just be a corpse? No, like when he comes back. Also, I like this open hand. That's really good. Yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed with B. And meh. I'm thoroughly mehed by Megatron. And now I'm grumpy at Blokees for not upgrading Optimus because Optimus needs some better articulation, especially in the legs. And B and Megatron both are over here just flexing all of their new articulations. Because, yeah, even Megatron got better articulation. He is for sure better articulated overall, with the exception of the one spot. Oh, constructing hunt. Yeah, that would be... I mean, I don't know that they would do that, but that would be interesting. Also, this guy's a little loose, but I don't want to tighten him because it's copper. Your friend has him and his leg snapped. Wait, which one? Keep hearing about people breaking their Blokees, and I'm still a little confused at how they manage it. Is Megatron worth it? If you're willing to give him a wash, 100%. 100%. Because, again, like I said, he is for sure an upgrade. What, Jetfire? Yes, but I want Jetfire Optimus Prime with removable parts, because that would be a great excuse for them to give us a new updated Optimus, while also, you know, giving us another like upgrade pack kind of a deal. But yeah, Optimus just needs more. Optimus? How do you snap Optimus's leg? I'm confused. I mean, this guy is a pretty sturdy figure. I took my 2007 version all the way to Maine with me. Took him up a mountain. And he was completely fine. Also, if I want them to... Oh, yo, they could do an EX Dark of the Moon. Yes, Blokees, please. Do an EX Dark of the Moon Optimus with upgraded articulation, and that will be hands down the best figure that they've ever made. Like, that would be insane. They seem fragile. Not really. I mean, there definitely are breakable parts, but again, that's... So, model kits, there's always breakable parts. But then again, that's the same as with action figures. Blokees in general, I think on a scale of like 1 to 10, 1 being most durable and 10 being most fragile, I feel like they fall at around like a 3 or 4 max. Certain ones are worse. The gold ones are worse, but... oh, I mean, I can grab him. Heck, if you want, I'll bring all the rest of the Bayverse guys. Here is the 2007 Optimus with the bigger head. Here is Frozen Megatron. And here is EX Optimus, who I really wish I had the smaller Dark of the Moon head for. Because the Dark of the Moon head has so much more articulation. Well, I mean, maybe not so much more, but it has more. It has more articulation. But this shiny is so good. I should collect NECA. I've seen some NECA stuff. I've thought about it. They tend to not have as much articulation as I would want. That's why I kind of haven't. But yeah, we need an update. We need an update, Blokees, please. Because yeah, this guy couldn't quite look down very much. And then the Dark of the Moon head made it a lot better. And now B just shows him up. B is so much better. Man. You're like... Yes, we are right on the end. We are right on the tail end. Which... It is 7 o'clock for me, and I still have some editing to do. And I need to schedule tomorrow's stream. So... For some reason, your friend held you in a chokehold. Flip them over your shoulder. That's how you get out of that. But yes, I must head out because this stream took a little longer than I was expecting. But it was fun, so I'm okay with that. But I do have to go do some editing. So, I will pray us out. Well, Father, thank you once again for giving us the opportunity to all come here and do this. Thank you that the package arrived on time, that the ice didn't delay it too much more, and that we were able to actually do this week and not have it be delayed another whole week. Lord, I just want to lift up everybody who is sick in the chat that have popped in. Is the season of sickness, so I just pray that there will be swift recoveries all around, and that the sicknesses would not last very long. Bless everybody who joined, give them all safe and enjoyable rest of their weeks. Just thank you for bringing everybody here this evening. In Jesus' name, amen. Alright, guys. I'm heading off. I'm going to be working on the reviews for these guys. I have so much video to film. But it's a good problem to have. So, thank you all for joining. I know midweek streams sometimes are a little difficult for people. But thank you all for joining. And keep an eye out for the reviews. And I will see you guys next time. And how is my... I moved the mic! I didn't touch the camera. Why are you freaking out? I don't know. I'll probably try this with my new camera. Maybe tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see. I have to see if I have the right cable. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.